Okay, this is the Sustainable and Just Local Economy, Keeping the Jobs and Benefits Local stack. It's a short stack, but I think it's worth spending a couple minutes on it because it's one of the cornerstones of the Bluebird and the Stewardship Group's approach. And let me just explain to you basically that the Hudson Valley as a rural area faces the same challenges as dozens of towns across New York State, as well as rural America across the country. We've been in touch with planned community developers outside of Milwaukee and in Wisconsin and outside of Seattle. And all of these rural areas have the same basic dilemma, which is this loss of jobs, this loss of industry, this agriculture that is no longer profitable. And so we have an example here in the Hudson Valley because of our location and our benefits that we have. So many advantages that we really can create something here that is an example to the nation. You know, the way we publicize and promote this program and generate projects and business is through this touring seminar. And the seminar, you know, group by group, town by town, county by county, region by region across New York State is always asking the same question, which is, on the first line, is the current path we're on, is it sustainable? And the answer is universally no. We're in a decline in rural New York State and most of America. And then there's this balanced growth path we refer to, and we ask the groups that are in attendance to choose between those paths, and then in choosing the change path, to use this power of shared vision, work together to generate plans and operating systems that are really efficient and excellent and generate an outcome which is local smart growth. This looks more complicated than it really is, but this is the basic how the seminar works and rolls. Starting in the column on the left is you have the public seminars and planning sessions, which is offering this complete plan, farm, and build system for any town or village or landowner in the county, and that is presented to farmers, landowners, local and county government officials, the trades, surveyors, lawyers, accountants, service providers, commercial interests, the tourism industry, conservation nonprofits that have a big vested interest in the environment being improved, bankers, brokers, and the general public is enrolled in this vision for this sustainable future. The central support column is really what Bluebird and the Stewardship Companies provide, which is these turnkey planning and services and operating services for both farms and communities. The planning and the approvals and the so-called entitlement aspects of it, which are coordinated through this very efficient planning system, all using local partners. This healthy home system that we describe in another stack, the marketing and sales, the management services, and the production, gardening, and farming. In regards to the third column over is the territory managers. So these are the local partners, and these are the all universally they're the best of breed. So when you come into a new community, the first question asked is who's the best builder, who's the best organic farmer, who is really somebody that can really lead in this area. And industry professionals, meaning that we use surveyors, local engineers, local implementers and CMs. And we develop these deep organics trade, meaning that we're conscious of the fact that we have to grow the numbers of farmers and professional gardeners. And also, finally, in the building trade apprenticeships, we recognize that we have to set up kind of back to the future. We have to go back to the days when young men and women were brought onto crews, starting out as laborers, and then brought through a clear process of moving through to becoming a good, skilled tradesperson. So if a planning and a profit-driven business generates these kind of successful enterprises, this is how you generate that enduring local benefit. Good planning, great quality, and efficient shared systems drive the change. On the first level, you have that deep organic farming, which is sold membership direct. That's the key to the whole system, is that it is sold direct to consumers, much less wasteful and much more profitable than traditional distribution. Bluebird Planning is doing the community and designs and the shared intention, the architecture and the actual planning and entitlement. And the restoration of nature is an ongoing conscious effort on both the project basis, the county-wide basis, and the region-wide basis. Secondarily, we have the range of homes that we design, but also this is open system, that we're open to local architects and everything else, but these three types of homes that really do fit into the vernacular and into the local, the feel of locally. One of the goals was always that when we left a new home that we had built, when you drove away, you didn't have a sense of it being conflicting with the historic vernacular. And then finally, by providing this services in a repeatable and scalable form through the seminars and through the internet resources, the planning, design, operations management, direct marketing are repeatable and scalable, meaning that we can do it over and over again, get better at it, and through the use of the internet and through the use of the open seminars, really work as a collective on getting better and more skilled at every aspect of the overall greening of our counties and our towns, our counties, and our region. We really have the ability to, in the Northeast, to really drive this change. And what we're asking you to do, and through the seminars, spread the word, tell your friends, there is a fix. We can fix this problem. We can build this new economy. Stay in the Hudson Valley and make your stand here. That this is for a local audience saying that, look, if we can't do it here in the Hudson Valley, we're in really deep trouble. So let's really make the stand here. Consider farming and cuisine as a career. I got to tell you, it's going to be the fastest growing component in labor and in jobs, good cradle-to-grave jobs in the Northeast and in New York State in particular, and host a seminar. So that completes the Keeping the Benefits Local stack, and thanks for listening. So use the power of this deep organic agricultural revolution to power the green economic motor and local builders and industry to drive lasting benefit into our communities. With our location, rural landscape, and human creativity, we can lead the nation becoming the first truly sustainable region. Choose to lead. Thanks for listening to this one.